Previously.
You're getting Naturia beasted, bro.
Oh, that's just as bad. On Progression Series Season 2. We're both potentially playing decks that might be way above our IQ.
I've happened to see that you are very skilled at this deck. You want to say this is above your level? This is all you played back in the day. I saw the videos.
What are you talking about?
Don't you have guides on how to play this deck? I should have watched
That
those.
doesn't mean I know how to play them. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And
the Progression Series is happy to present the Season 2 Midway Point playmat. Printed on a 14x24 rubber, commemorate the most iconic plays in the first 120 episodes of Season 2 with this limited time release.
Hit the concede button! Ah, let's go, Berserker!
Dude, you know what my turn 1 play was not enough to stack up to this, but Penguin Soldier is enough to stack up to both of these XYZ.
Penguin Soldier. We'll go battle.
Yep.
We'll attack.
What?
To live.
Oh my god! Bro.
Thanks for putting it in attack mode, buddy.
Oh man. I'm ready to say goodbye.
I feel like I've aged like 10 years after that episode. So Substitute is gone. He will remain in the Hall of Fame for the remainder of his days.
4,000 is but a little number, bro. But a little number for the victory of this game.
You know what, buddy?
Oh! No way! No way! I'm going to activate Breakthrough skill on your construct. And Alex, I'm going to chain Burial from a different dimension to boost this guy up to 7,000. Battle damage through cleanly, bro. That's a game 3 if I've ever seen it. With his unique art style, Kraus Arts brings to life 28 crazy moments from Progression's past, guaranteed to make you nostalgic. This memorabilia won't be around forever, so make sure you grab your copy while supplies last. Been blessed with a unbanned ticket. It has been a minute since I have gotten one of these. We've been kind of going through an era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where new powerful cards are released with every set, so having all these old things to revisit doesn't really feel important, you know? But I believe I have a pretty straightforward decision here. I would love to play my copy of Elder Entity Norden, since he really didn't get the time to shine last time I was able to use him. Alex doesn't have him in his collection too. I see no better choice. I'm going to unban Elder Entity Norden for the collection. We'll use him for the episode today, guaranteed. Right? Right?
Not so fast, Mr. Nyhmnim. You think you're gonna unban Norden with your little unban ticket? Well, since I'm in the banning, guess what? I'm gonna reban Norden so that you never get to play with that card. That card's way too good at your disposal. That can't happen.
Go figure the dude with a whole bunch of guides on his channel on how to play Pendulum Magician was ill-prepared for our matchup last week. Ended up taking it, I'd say, very convincingly over Alex with the Pendulum Magician deck. Definitely have that in a good spot, a deck that we can definitely double back on, so we need be. But I have the winner's wheel in front of me today. Very exciting, because I also just was able to redeem an unbanned ticket. Hopefully with this wheels week, I can get something even better. We opened up a great set last week. Maybe if I can get a good wild card, I can add to the collection. Let's give it a click. Let's see what we get. I'll take anything. You know, I mean, it's been a minute since we got a Starlight, but that doesn't look like where it's going. Looks like I'll have a choice to... Bam! Alright, I will be removing something else from Alex's collection with the next episode. Go figure, that guy's on a lose streak, right? Could you imagine if he goes on another loss and then he bans something next episode? We're both in the banning? That'd be crazy. Better luck to him this episode. He's gonna need it.
I can't believe it. It finally happened. After 10,000 years, Mr. Nyhmnim finds himself in the lead of Progression Series Season 2. It fucking took him long enough, but hopefully we're going to get back and at least tie the series this episode and give him some more competition. And hopefully Battles of Legends Light's Revenge helps us do that. Released on July 6th, 2017, this set is actually a set, I believe that was released right before the NAWCQ this year, and as a result, some of the new cards in this set were actually in quite high demand. Sound familiar? I think this is actually the first of these Battles of Legends sets, and we're still making them to this day. I will say, though, looking at this first set of cards here, there's actually some cards that we will want. Anti-Spell Fragrance is something that I think Gage has, and we don't have at all. I think the only other print this had was maybe in an OTS pack or something. Galaxy Soldier's not bad for any of, like, the rank 5 focus decks. That might be its first reprint. The Time Lords are in here. We haven't gotten to Zaphion yet, but Zaphion was basically a card that soloed True Draco, and this was its first printing, so it was actually in pretty high demand. Scrolling on down here, we see stuff like Vanity's Fiend getting reprinted. There was a bunch of cards in here that like hadn't had reasonable reprints, like different Dimension Ground, so like they randomly have a reprint in here as well. I think Witch of the Black Forest, I think this is Witch's errata, which brought it back into the game. I'm pretty certain. I think they may have limited it like shortly after this. Continuing on down, Raiden's in here, and that's actually pretty significant because we aren't playing with structure decks in Prague, and that was where this card was initially printed. So this is our first crack at Raiden, and I'm not sure if like we're past the point where we could play like a Lightsworn Ruler deck with like double or triple JD, but I think that is something that could possibly be on the table. And then just some high quality Xyz monsters. We have Exiton, Big Eye, I mean Force Strix, Satellite Cannon if we want to try to go back to our Raid Raptor strategy. I'm not sure if that's a great idea or not, but at least we actually have like one of the big payoffs for the deck if we do. Moving down to the secret rares though, again, some of these might look a bit random, but keep in mind, like I said, they were trying to reprint a lot of cards that hadn't seen a reasonable reprint for a while, and they kind of just threw them all in here. That's why like Teus is in here. Teus was really expensive, and so that like just got a random reprint. Deco Sekka's a pretty good one. Artifact Sanctum, another crack at that's pretty cool just because we didn't really have much of a chance to get that before. There's Minerva getting her first reprint outside of being a prize card, which is pretty significant because Minerva is actually a very solid card. Invoker's in here, which is scary because Gage has access to Zoo. Phantom Knight Breaksword's a great card. I mean, overall, just like the quality of cards in here are like pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in here that are bad, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like you gotta take the good with the bad. I think as far as side sets go, this is definitely one of the better ones. What's one of the worst ones, though, is unfortunately OTS Pack 4, which we are still stuck on for some reason, so let's flip them up, see what we get. Maybe I spoke too soon about this set being terrible. Utopia the Lightning, this is actually a card that the only other way we were able to acquire this is if it was a manga promo, I believe. And so I think this is its first reprint. And this is something that we have now that Gage doesn't. Ooh, this opens up some of our rank 4 strategies because this Utopia Lightning is a crazy win condition. Okay, I maybe spoke too soon about OTS Pack 4. I'm sorry I doubted you. The rest of these... Actually, this Lancia is very important. I think I only pulled one Lancia in Primal Origin or whatever set it was printed in. So getting a second copy of that is actually quite nice. In any case, we're adding this to the collection, and let's open 24 packs of
Battle Legends Light Revenge. This was a big deal when this set came out. All the reprints in this were monumental. A lot of the cards in here didn't have prior reprints. This kind of really set the standard for like reprint sets, you know? We hadn't actually seen anything like it in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Really first set of its kind, and it was received really well. Let's see what we get coming out of it. A Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Bear, is a fucking incredible card. I don't mind adding one of those to my collection. Did I already have one? I want to say I already had one. I feel like it'd be criminal if I didn't. Oh, well, I mean, if I didn't have one before, I have one now. I have a feeling this card's really strong here. Performapal On Ice Synchron. It's obviously got all the keywords in the name. It's able to kind of plug itself in some random decks. I think it's good in some pendulum strategies, actually. Like a level 2 tuner, it's got everything kind of going for it. Ooh, look at that. Galaxy Soldier's a great ultra rare to be able to pull. And then Minerva's just a good rank 4. I love having this. A nice little generic mill 3. This used to be a prize card until it got its first reprint in this set. Ooh, White Aura Whale's pretty good. If we didn't have Exciton, we do now. Oh, and look, we got the White Aura Dolphin, the pair. Fantastic.
All right, 24 packs of Light's Revenge coming right up. Let's see what we get in the first pack here. I gotta be honest, I don't exactly know what I want. I think we're just gonna kind of go vibes-based here and see what happens. We did pull a Zaphion. Zaphion isn't something that's too important to us right now, especially because of the decks that Gage has been playing, but that's nice to have in our back pocket. It's also an Ultra, so I'm not really too concerned about pulling it. Double Evolution Pill's a cool card. The problem is we didn't have the Dinosaur Structure deck, so we don't have Tyranno right now. I think it gets reprinted later. It might be in like the next Battles of Legend, funny enough, but for now, that's just going to go in the bank. Omega's pretty sick. It's not too often we go into level 8 synchros, but that's like one of the best level 8 synchros that's ever been printed, so I'm happy to have it. Different Dimension Ground's pretty good too, just because I believe we didn't pull this at all because its original print was like a super, and I don't think it had a reprint up until now, so I guess having that is pretty good in case he plays any graveyard-based decks. Another double evolution pill, if we do ever get UCT in the future, that's going to be pretty nice. We already have Exciton, we already have Witch, we already have like a lot of this, unfortunately.
Bistius was one of the biggest reprints I remember from this set. This is a card that didn't have a reprint up and then. It was only Ultra and Ultimate Rare from Cosmo Blazer. Mermails were a bit past their prime at this point, but like you know now, it's always good to have cards, reprinted at some point in the game's history because you never know when they might be good again. Mermails are just up for new support. Could you imagine if we still didn't have this card reprinted to the day? Oh, Artifact Sanctum is a sick pull. I love that. Zaphion's also pretty good. I don't know if for the cases of our series it'll be playable, but this card kind of like Heavy Storm's back row, and that's pretty neat. That's got something going for it, right? Third Trishula, exactly what I wanted. Thank you. One card I've been looking for is not Trishula. I've been looking for a what is it? A Psyframe Lord Omega. I actually don't have one of those, and that card's really good, as you might know. Fortunately, he's not in that pack either, but Raiden's pretty cool. I'll take him.
Oh, there she is, Minerva. Damn, do we try to play like Lightsworn in this episode? That'd be pretty sick if we could pull that together. Giant Rex isn't bad either. In tandem with Fairy Tail Snow, which is legal in our format, that is a way to just get a incredible amount of rank 4 access, and especially with that new Utopia the Lightning we pulled, we could see some combos there. Sanctum's pretty good. I don't know if we ever pulled Moral Attack, but if we did, I mean, now that we have access to this, that makes that card extremely viable. Sanctum is extremely strong. Second Zaphion, not going to complain about that. I'd like to get a playset, but 2 is fine too. We've also pulled a couple Time Maidens. Time Maiden's a way to get to Zaphion, so like if we're really desperate to play Zaphion, we've got those. Ooh, Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon, and a Force Strix. Having multiple Force Strix, if we pull Satellite Cannon, I actually think makes Raid Raptor way more viable than it was when we first played it. We need to get there, but Crystal Wing's nice to have in the bank as well. I'm not sure if we have a deck that can really make it, but that's just a good card. We've also pulled 3 Secrets. I'm not really sure if we can play a Spellbook deck, but like, hey, I mean, Secrets was pretty hard to pull before, so we'll take it. I'm pretty sure I pulled Sages when I was playing the Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck, so I don't even know if I really need more copies of this, but I guess we'll take it. Holy XYZ, that is almost all Xyz monsters in this pack, but some pretty good ones. I think we already have Gaia Dragon, but Break Sword I think we may have missed in whatever pack the Phantom Knights were in, but in any case, we'll take it.
Uh-oh. Unironically, coming up to the end of it, 6 packs left, and dude, I haven't been impressed. I just want an Omega. Is that too much to ask? Hey! Never mind. It's not at all too much to ask. Great card. I wanted to get at least one of him. Another Galaxy Soldier is also fantastic to see. I think that might be my second. And we'll open these last 2 packs quickly. Time Maiden, cool. Anything big in the last pack? It was all right. I think the big thing is Omega. I really definitely wanted one of him, but I also think this Performapal Synchron here that I got, this little guy, I think this guy's pretty impressive. Maybe we can do something cool with him. So let's see what we're up to. Maybe we got something cooking.
I think I just realized that I have like the makings for Lightsworn, but I don't think I've pulled any Raidens yet. I'm pretty sure Raiden was an Ultra, so can we like change that here in the last few? We've got a second Minerva, so if we do get Raidens in these last few, that's going to be nuts. Okay, 3 packs. Maybe I miss getting Raiden. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think I've seen a single one yet. So that's 3 Minervas, though. Okay. I mean, I didn't really need 3 Minervas, but I guess. Can we get something good in the close? Can we please get some Raidens in the close? That's actually another Force Strix, too, which gives us 3 Force Strix for the Raid Raptor deck. All right, second to last pack. Last pack? Did I not get a single Raiden? I might not have. Oh my god, I don't think I got Raiden. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't get Raiden. Oh my god. Okay, well, now I have to think. I don't know, man. Do I respin this to try to get Raiden?
After a bit of thought, I think I'm going to keep this. Did miss on a couple cards that I really wanted. Like, I also wanted an MX Saber Invoker. Wouldn't that have been cool with our Zodiac cards? Unfortunately, can't win them all. I am going to add this to the collection, and we'll see what we can build today.
This might be crazy. I think I'm going to respin this. I think I'm going to give it a shot. I want to see if we can get Raiden. If we get Raiden, we can actually make like a really... We can make several cool decks. There's like Light Sworn Ruler we could mess around with. There's like Zombie Sworn potentially on the table. I think Raiden is sort of like the key piece of a lot of those strategies. So I think if we don't pull it, we're not going to be able to play them. So you know what? We got a bunch of redoer tickets. Let's go ahead and waste another one. Let's see if we can do better. All right, we're probably going to immediately regret this decision. Let's flip to the first pack and see. That is one of the worst packs I've ever seen. Okay, we got the Minerva refund at the very least, and a Zaphion, so that's a good start. We got the Omega refund, and there's the Raiden. Yes, okay, that's fantastic. I would like minimum 2 Raiden. I can make that work, but we need at least 2. We got the Crystal Wing refund. Okay, this is looking good. We got the Sanctum refund, and there's the second Raiden. Yes, let's fucking go. Okay, this all coming together. Now, if we can just get every card we got before, we're set. Giant Rex, we need that. This is this card's first printing, so that's a very key part of all of this. Another Sage is fine, whatever. Anti-Spell, I actually don't think we got in our previous pulls either, so I'm happy to have that, especially if Gage is going to play Pend. Deviati, Gaia Dragon. This pack's not too good. Fearless, I don't think we had Fearless, so if that's our first one, that makes our game plan for today even better. Different Dimension Ground's good refund, too. I don't know if we have Denko, now that I think about it, but having one of those in the collection is pretty solid. Second Fearless, I don't know if we need 2, but at least we have the 1. Another Omega, I think it might even be limited by this point, but I mean, I guess if it's not. Another Anti-Spell, I actually think I'm happier about this, because this can just hose Pend. There's a refund on the Force Strix, and there's a Trish. I actually don't think we pulled Trish in any of the previous reprint sets. Not that there's really a ton we can do with it, but I guess that's a nice synchro to have. Oh my god, we got the third Raiden too. This was so worth it. I think that's our second Zaphion, so we're set there. This is looking way better. Okay, I didn't need a second Trish. We can do a little bit better in the secret rare department, please. Okay, well, there's another Sanctum. I don't think we have Moral Tack, which kind of sucks, because I think that's our second or third Sanctum, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, I don't need more Raidens. We're good. Another Force Strix, though, and another DDG. So these are just good cards for, like, their respective decks, and this is just good side card in general. 3 packs left. Honestly, I think at this point, I just need a Zaphion, and anything else good in the secret rare slot would be fantastic. Another Giant Rex is like whatever. I think we only need 1. I think we're good on Lila's already. That is a absolutely abysmal pack. I don't care about any of that. And what did we get in the last one? Fucking Teus. I think everything else here we're good. I don't think we needed any of this. It's funny, it's 3 Lightsworns, though. Much better. Much, much better. We got anti-spells this time. We got full Sanctums. We have Omega. We have 3 Zaphions. We have the Raidens. I mean, we're set. We're going to be making some cool decks today. Let's get to building.
I don't know if it comes as a surprise to anyone, but we need to run back this Pendulum Magician deck again. After having crazy good success with it last week against Alex, I'm looking to have just as good as an easy time this week. We have not a lot of new inclusions, but one in particular is that Odd Eye Synchron that I wanted to plug in. He's pretty cool because he has the ability that we can be able to use a monster in the pendulum scale as essentially synchro material. So if we search this off a monkey board, that allows us to make a free level 8. That's Ignister Prominence, that's Psyframe Lord Omega, or Stardust Dragon. All really good cards. Everything else is the exact same, though. We have our Naturia Beast lock still available with Glow Up Bulb, a whole bunch of Zodiac plays, and just good stuff Pendulum. We did cut down on Time Pendulum Graph. Having 2 of them was really useful last time. If Alex catches on that we only have 1 this time, getting rid of it could be a pain in the ass. But I'm feeling good enough that I feel like we can get another win with this. Alex, let's hope you brought something better.
Man, I've been waiting to play with Raiden for so long, and now we finally have access to him. Thankfully, we did that respin, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to play this deck. So this is actually a deck, not this exact version, but this deck actually, I believe, won a regional during this time, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, given like all the crazy stuff you could be doing. Most of the Lightsworn piles were like 60 card because Grass existed. Even though it was only at 1, there was like Left Arm offering to search it. We don't have access to any of that. So we're playing our own little version of this. It's basically just like a good stuff rank 4 toolbox that uses a Lightsworn engine as like the main engine to kind of get everything going. But this deck can do some absolutely ridiculous things. You might notice we're not playing the zombie element, and the reason for that is I only have 1 Solitaire, I think, and the problem is Solitaire is like the main card that gets you into Unizombie, which gets you to Mizuki to kind of get like that whole combo going, and we don't have Brilliant Fusion or anything like that. I noticed more often than not the zombie cards just kind of were bricks in the hand because I couldn't really do much with them, and so I wanted to try to fix the consistency issues with this deck by playing stuff like Thrasher, Goblinberg, as well as Light and Dark Dragon, just so we have some more ways to special summon, because if we can just get 2 4s, more often than not, Minerva's going to be enough to fuel everything our deck needs to really get going. So that's kind of the game plan, is just to have a bunch of like good stuff rank 4 spam, and that's what we're going to be playing. And so hopefully it's good enough to win. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, so let's give it a shot. So first up, we have 2 Black Dragon, only 1 white, because the deck is like all lights, and so Black Dragon's more often than not going to be live than the white. This one's here so that we can at least search if we like sync with the black. We can search and just keep that chain going. Snow's just like the heart and soul of this deck, which is why we're playing it. We're on 2 Fellas, which might seem like a lot, but honestly, we have so many things that mill in this deck that I think it's totally fine. We've got Giant Rex, Glow Up Bulb, 2 Goblinberg, a 1000 Blades to go, of course, with our Trick Clowns over here. We have 1 Lumina. Lumina's nice because it gives us access to like Black Rose, but also getting Raiden back just to mill more is also really good, and it can pitch some of the dead cards out of our hand. We've got a little Perform Age package of Damage Juggler, Hat Tricker, and Double Trick Clown. 2 Thrashers, as aforementioned. Triple Raiden, of course, gets the heart and soul of our deck. And then we have Triple Wolf as well. It's probably going to end up bricking in our hand, but there's so many times where this card is just absurd, especially from the test hands I was doing, that I feel like we need to max out on it. Speaking of which, I'm actually playing Card Destruction as the way to just dump our hand and just get a completely new one. I think the -1 is worth it because so many of these cards we want in the graveyard, and just getting a brand new hand can actually give us the ability to play the game. So I think this card's actually pretty underrated in this deck. Double Charge, Foolish, Double Sark to get our Giant Rex is another extender. We don't really have like the Shiranui Solitaire because we're not playing the zombie stuff, but I still think playing 2 Sark is worth it because just having a way to get another level 4 on the field is more often than not good enough, and we might mill 1 anyway. Then we have 1 for 1 to get to our Glow Up Bulb because this is a win condition because we playing Pendulum and we make Nap Beast, then we just win the game. Pot of Greed, Rhoda, Triple Solar Recharge, Upstart, and then 1 Treacherous. We might mill this, but in the case we don't mill it, we can actually end on Rafflesia, which is actually pretty good for going first, and that way we can just have a target for it. But if not, we just don't make Rafflesia, right? We can just make Karen Gorgon or, you know, some other like Dweller or something else, just depending on the matchup. And we can just board this out if it ends up not being too great. But some decks during this time did do this, so I think it'll be fine. For the extra, we have Black Rose, Naturia Beast, 1 Omega. I could play 2, but honestly, since we're not playing the Shiranui stuff, I think it's pretty unlikely we can go double Omega very frequently. So I think just having 1 is fine. Scarlight's pretty good. Stardust is nice because if we can actually get in a situation to go like Nap Beast Stardust, that's almost like an FTK if he is playing Pen. Trish is here because it's pretty easy to make Trish when the deck is all 4s and a level 1 monster. Then for the Xyz, we have Dweller, Karen Gorgon, Castel, Exiton, Samurai, Minerva, Utopia with Lightning, as well as Rafflesia. This is like another way to just end the game, and same thing goes for like Samurai if we need to get some damage in to convert stuff like Trick Clown into actual, you know, damage. And on the side, we have some Kaijus. We've got Double Dark Hole, Triple Twin, Triple Anti-Spell if he's on Pen, and Triple Strike. I feel like some of these cards going first are totally fine, but going second, we've got the Dark Holes and the Twins as well. Like this kind of just covers everything. There's not really like much to really discuss here. It's just generic good stuff for the sideboard. So in any case, I can't wait to see what Gage brought to the table. We have to get out of the banning, and hopefully this is good enough to bring us there. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, how does it feel to be in the lead in Progression Series Season 2 after God knows how many episodes it's been?
Alex, I'm going to say what I normally say. Ready? You can probably quote and pull up another episode. I probably said this exact thing.
Okay.
It feels great, but it doesn't feel great for long because I know what comes next, and it always gets tied up again, and then you take it over. So I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts, you know? I like being on top.
Well, you could say I might be out for my revenge today, Gage, because it's Battles of Legends Light's Revenge. And the first of the Battles of Legends sets, I think we're still fucking making them for some reason. Yeah. How are your polls? How you feel? I had to go over the set, obviously, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
It was pretty good, man. I don't want to talk too heavily on it, but I do want to mention that I think this is one of the sets where Season 2 in particular, like, really shows off some of the cool things. Yeah. Because if you remember this set when it came out, there were tons of cards in this set that had never seen a reprint before, and this was their first time. It was a big deal, and I really think this like kind of set the standard for like what a reprint set should be in Yu-Gi-Oh. I think this was a big deal when it came out.
I know. It's weird, though, because, like, when you look at the set as a whole, if you didn't have that context, you're like, why are they reprinting, like, different Dimension Ground and, like, all these random cards? But for people who don't have context, all these cards were, like, $20+ because they had, like, never had a reprint. Or they had, like, the reprint they had was, like, an ulti, so it was more expensive than the actual reprint. Like, Teus, for instance. Yeah. So kind of weird, but then like some of the cards it introduced were also quite good, and you know, world premiere cards, you know, like Zaphion and such, right? I remember Zaphion on the floor of the NAWCQ. People were scrambling trying to get it because it was a great counter to True Draco at Nats that year. Yep,
the Time Lords, bro, big heavy storm guy.
Yep. And with that, I think people are sick of us yapping. I think we got to get to some dueling. So shout out the patron VW22333. Thank you for the support.
Okay. That's been the first clash we've had in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Fair play. You get to decide, bro. Let's see if you have better luck than last week.
I gotta be honest, I don't even know what I want to do. I kind of was
This
hoping
day?
you would win because I didn't really want to choose to be
This late into the series, you still don't know? What
Yeah, well, based off the deck I'm playing, I don't really know what's correct. Okay, I'm gonna try to go first. I got some things I can do. Let's see if we can make it happen. Best of luck, buddy. Best of luck.
Good luck, duelist.
And you know, how bad could it really be when we can start with our smiling friend, Pot of Greed?
Can't be that bad, man. Can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad. And honestly, looking at my hand here, I think we can cook a bit. Okay. Let's get started. I'm going to kick things off, Gage. We're going to activate 1-for-1 pitching Trick Clown.
Oh my god. Am I getting like full comboed? What's next? This resolves, obviously.
All right, we'll get our little friend Glow Up Bulb here, and we'll trigger the Trick Clown by paying 1,000. Sorry, taking 1,000 damage to be exact.
Oh, it's not pay. Yeah, you don't pay for it.
Yes, you take damage. Otherwise, it wouldn't work with it wouldn't work with our good old friend Thousand Blades. All right. Next, for my next trick, I will special summon the Hat Tricker.
Okay. All right.
You could probably guess where this is going, but we're going to start by making off a Nap Beast here.
Oh, that is an Earth. Oh, that's my card, bro.
Thanks for the inspiration. Thanks for the inspiration.
Okay,
and speaking of that, we're not done. Let's go ahead and do our normal summon. New card, Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn.
No, this is not fair. All right, yeah, okay.
We're going to mill 2. Don't hit anything good there, unfortunately, but it is totally fine. And now I want to think where we go from here, because I do have some plays. Mill did open something up for me. I feel like gambling a bit, so we're going to do that. I'm going to banish this Photon Thrasher for Black Dragon Collapse Serpent.
Oh my god, he's popping off.
We're popping off a bit.
Yeah, that's good, yep.
We're going to sync Raiden and Collapse Serpent for Stardust. Trigger the Collapse Serpent to add Wyver Burster.
Yeah, dude, you got it.
We're going to banish Collapse Serpent for Wyver Burster. You still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm molding over here, man. You can't see my face, but I'm incredibly upset. Continue, carry on.
We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Let's go ahead. Damn, how far do I want to go with this, actually?
You can go further. Stop. You're done
I
after
can
this.
go further beyond, Gage. I can go further beyond if I so choose. I want to do the greedy play. I really want to do the greedy play. Is that the correct play, though? I think we'll be disciplined. We pulled the Minerva, too.
Wow. This is not the greedy play?
This is not the greedy play. No, I think this is the greedy play.
Stop! Okay, stop! Oh my god! Dude.
And we got Phyllis, too. So we got some more action going. Also, because I milled a light sword, I get to draw a card. I can't forget that.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
And, we got Snow in rotation now. I feel pretty good, Gage. Good luck.
Oh, man. Alex, I need to... Bro. Ooh, I don't know if you're in my head or what. That Stardust Dragon, with no exaggeration, was the one card that cleaned it up. I could have smoked you if you had not summoned this stupid card from, what, 2009? like, oh my...
It's in here for this exact reason, to protect the Nap Beast if I'm able to make the board. Because Raiden is such a good card. It's also a tuner.
Dude, oh man, what do I do?
You could scoop. I mean, I don't know what you're playing.
Okay, now I'm at the point. I have a different dilemma.
Okay.
Do I even give you any information?
Sure.
Do I just pack it up and go to game 2 and try my luck again, or do I even bother?
Makes side decking difficult if I don't know what you're playing.
What do you think I'm playing? Just so if you get it right, I'll
if
play
I
a
had
card.
to guess, like probably penned. I mean, that would be like the easy guess because your pen deck is really good.
It is pretty good, isn't it? I'm not going to beat it. No, because then you just know. You already know. All right, fuck it. We'll play. I'm going to activate Double Iris Magician.
Okay. All right. We're cooking. Yeah, I guess I negate this. Sure.
Okay. Do I get the trigger it then, right?
Because it was destroyed. I don't see why not. It was destroyed by a card effect, so yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Go. Did you mill your 2? What'd you get? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Just more snow fodder.
I'm going to pick up the Time Pendulum Graph here.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Purple Poison Magician.
Ooh, I see. So this was how you're going to out me.
Yeah, I was... Oh, dude, I don't even want to talk about it. I would have fucking cooked you, bro.
I'll keep going, sure.
Okay.
Oh, look, another snow and a Trick Clown. Okay.
Outstanding. Purple Poison, target.
We'll Stardust. Negate. I'm not going to use my Trick Clown because I want to...
Why did I bother?
Actually...
Why did I bother? Why did I bother? I don't know. I'm thinking... I don't know why. All right, let's go game 2. I feel like this is exactly what happened last week. Naturia Beast, I think we figured it out, Alex, over the course of how many episodes have we done? Like 120 of them?
Yeah, something
season
like that.
2. Like, it's a pretty good card. I think it just wins games. So, I'm going to, oddly enough, look to mimic your strategy here. I'll go first and see what kind of board that I can set up this time.
All right, best of luck. Hope you break.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Let's see here. What do I got? Good thing I didn't. I can play. Okay, I think I've got some moves here.
Okay.
So I'll get started.
Sure.
I'm going to normal summon Perform Pal Skullcrobat Joker.
That's a
Use
good
its
card to
effect.
start with. Yep.
It's a very good one to start with. Who do I want?
While you're thinking that over, it's funny to tell someone that, like, the face of, like, ultimate evil was this card. For, like,
This card-
so long.
This card was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It always baffles me that it doesn't just search Performapals. Somehow it connects to all those other archetypes that are just as good, right? You need an Odd Eyes, you need a Magician. Go ahead, go nuts. I'm going to add Harmonizing Magician from deck to hand.
Seems good.
All right, I'm going to follow up with Pendulum Call.
Sure.
I'm going to pitch this Book of Eclipse. Good of a card as I think it is, bro. I think I've got some better plays coming on. I'm going to grab Double Iris Magician, and I'm going to add, it's just the best. I'm going to add Purple Poison Magician.
Sure. So now harmonizing Perp Iris.
I am going to scale Black Fang,
Okay. Let's know everything.
and I'm going to scale Purple Poison,
Okay.
and I'm going to Pendulum Summon 2.
Sure.
I'm going to use Harmonizing Magician.
Yep.
It's going to allow me to summon 1 from the deck. I'll just pull up another Black Fang Magician here.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to exceed with these 2. I'm going to hard make Broad Bull,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use Broad Bull to search.
Sure.
I'm going to pick up with the Broad Bull. I'm just going to pick up a Ram, and
Okay.
then I'm going to go Hammer Kong, Borbo, and Trident.
Sure.
And then I'll use Trident. I'll pop this Double Iris Magician, and I'll use Double Iris, and I will search Time Pendulum Graph.
Sure.
And then, since Double Iris was popped, I'll Special Astrograph,
He's cooking.
and I'll get another double... I'm doing some moves, bro. Oh, my goodness. Get another Double Iris from deck to hand. All right. I'll set a card. Pendulum Call protects until the end of your turn, right?
Correct.
It does. Powerful. I've already normaled. I've already pendulumed. I'm satisfied. Your move, man. Show me what you got.
So I should know everything. Your hand is Ram and Iris, and the back row's Time Pendulum Graph. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
You got full info.
Full
Now-
info, but can I beat it? That's the
Yeah,
question.
do you know what to do with it? I guess, is that the question?
That's a good start. Standby main. Let's start with good old Charge of the Light Brigade. Thankfully, you
All right.
did not make him Nap Beast.
I couldn't. I tried. You know I tried.
Oh, would
did
you
you hit
look
here?
at that?
What
Two
the hell is
hits.
that? What the hell even is that, bro? Like, are you kidding me? That's the God Mill, man.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's think here. So I got 2 guys coming out. That makes this incredibly easy now.
What is that? That is such bullshit.
I'm not complaining. We'll pick up Lumina.
Okay. Not my first
Trigger,
choice I would've picked,
Trick
but okay.
Clown, and Wolf.
Yep, that's fine.
Bring them both out. What do you got?
I got nothing. This is fine.
This is fine.
I mean, yeah, dude. Like,
All right, I wasn't expecting that.
you don't have to turn player priority. Am I really? Oh,
Anyway,
I forgot about this guy, bro. Oh no.
flashbacks for me later on.
No.
Your scales are protected.
Oh yeah! Wow, that's awesome, dude. Oh my goodness. Christ. Oh my God. Well, I mean, yeah. I guess you're nuking, right? Go for it.
Yeah, I would like to, if you'll allow it.
I'm trying to think if I can protect anything. I don't think I can. I'll just chain the Trident.
Pop him. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and I'll pop him.
All right.
And then everything goes.
Except your scales. You get to keep your scales.
Except the scale. Wow. How grateful I am to keep my scales.
As you should be. Okay. Next, let me see this. Pendulum Call says cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. So, for my next trick, I need to deal with these. Your hand is Iris plus a Ram, if I recall. So, Iris plus Ram.
Did I?
Did you what?
Astrograph and this goes to the extra deck.
Yeah, this goes to go to extra. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be important. I can tell it's going to be important. As long as I'm
Harmonizing
not dead
too.
here.
Oh no, harmonizing was
Oh,
material.
no, harmonizing, yeah, was
material.
underneath.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that could be important. Okay, so now I can't do damage to you this turn. That's the only thing that's the downside of Exciton, but that's fine. I am like 1 card off from just like locking this out immediately. You got so lucky. That's fine.
Needed to hear that. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So because we're good at the game, we opened 1 for 1 again.
Again? Oh my god, bro. What are you pitching? Go ahead.
We're going to get Fearless out of the hand.
Yep.
We'll get the Bulb. We're going to normal Goblinberg.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, sure.
Goblinberg. Let's get this Wolf out of my hand.
Yep.
And...
No. Oh my god. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Wait. Pause. It does say special summon.
It's special summon
Man,
by card
dude.
effect.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
It works.
Okay,
It works.
okay. You figured it out?
Yeah,
okay.
we figured it out, and we figured this out too. I hear this card's
Trishula?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my lord, bro. I'm getting fucking thrashed around.
So I'm gonna banish
right.
Purple Poison. We'll hit one out of your hand. Hit that one. It's the Iris, okay. And then we will hit out of the graveyard. I don't think it matters too much. I guess I will get rid of Dryden, so you don't have any way to recycle it.
Okay.
Can't do any damage, so there's no point to really go to the battle phase here. Yeah, you can see what I mean with this Bulb. If I had 1 extra 4 as an extender, I could have made Nap Beast here and just basically won the game on the spot. But I'll just pass here.
Draw. I feel like I can come back from this. I feel like that's not the end of the world, especially after that draw. That was a good one. I'm going to activate
Yeah,
Pinky.
I need... Oh, yeah, okay.
I think that's the end of the game, because I actually have a pretty crazy
You have your
search with it.
Dragoons.
I do. I have the Dragoons of
The
Draconia.
Dragoons coming in clutch. Yep, I had a hope that you whiffed
Nope, not quite. And then I'm going to Pendulum Summon, like, literally everything.
everything.
This. We'll go this. We'll go this. Oh, that feels insane. Big money.
Gotta love MR3 pen
I
summon.
love it, baby. I love it. How many more spells do you play in your deck?
I don't know. How many do I play?
What if I do it back to you here, man? What if I Nap Beast you back? I'm gonna use 20. Oh no, you're dead here. I think 28, 20, 28, 5, 25, 15. Let me calculator it up.
That's 65.
Oh, okay. Quick maths over here. Are you just lying to me?
25, 25, 15. That's 65.
25
5,000 plus 15.
plus 28.5 plus 18. Homie, that's 17. That's 71.
You said 25, 25, 15.
Oh. Well, that's not what I meant. All right. Well, okay. But regardless, here we go. I'm going to use Black Fang Magician.
Yep.
Pop itself. I'm going to sink this by half. And then I'm going to use its effect to Reborn.
Sure.
Special Harmonizing. I'm going to put these 2 to the extra deck.
I don't have to do that. I can do that.
You're just dead here, buddy. I'm going to Ignister Prominence you. And I'm going to use the effect.
Yeah. You got it. I need to see one thing out of my own... For my own sake. That's so annoying. Okay. Game 3.
Nice.
Game 3.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. I'd be excited.
Oh my god. I was checking those mills, because if I picked Raiden off the charge instead of Lumina, if I knew you were going to let Exciton ride, I could have had the extra extender for the Nap Beast and just locked it up. But gotta play with what we got. Gotta play with what we got. You got back in it. You got back in it. That top deck Tenki really saved you
I'm
there.
surprised. I thought it was the end of the game, bro. But looking optimistic for this one here. Bring your A game.
All right, I will. We'll start with Charge of the Light Brigade. Can't
Yep.
complain. See what we mill.
Okay,
Nothing great.
wasn't Woof Trick Clown this one time. Thank God.
Yeah, could have been better. Could have been better. Let's take Raiden. All right. We're gonna special summon Photon Thrasher.
Sure. Yep.
Normal Raiden.
This looks like shit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then we're gonna 1 for 1.
Oh my God! All 3 games. All 3 games.
Sometimes you're just good, Gage. Sometimes you're just good. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my God. Okay, they're not Earth. The attributes are not Earth, though. That's...
Well, Gage, what really sucks about this is that I milled the fucking Hat Tricker off the Charge of the Light Brigade.
I'm amped about it, bro. Honestly. I thought I was getting Naturia Beasted. I don't know. I don't even know another card that has the Earth attribute in your deck.
I mean, you might. It's just... Fuck. That is so unlucky. That is so unlucky. That's a fucking 1 of, too. That's what I get for not playing 2, I guess. Okay, so... God, I think I know how to do it. It's just... Is there no other way? Well, Gage, I think I know what I have to do, and holy I am not a gambling man. I know you are gambling, Gage. You love to gamble. I am the complete opposite. I do not like this situation, but given the circumstances of how shitty my board's going to be, I don't think I have a choice. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to Foolish.
Okay.
I am going to dump Giant Rex to the graveyard.
What are we looking for here? How are we banishing giant Rex from the graveyard?
I have yet to activate this writing.
Okay, he's milling too?
You putting it together yet? How we're going to try to get this Earth on the field?
No, Gigantes is from hand, so I haven't quite figured it out yet.
Well, let's just say that there's 3 Fairy Tale Snow in the deck, and Giant Rex summons on Banish, so here we go, buddy. 3 and 29.
Run it, baby. Let's go. 2 mills. Okay. No!
Let's fucking go!
Oh my god!
Snow effect, snow effect.
Yo,
snow
no,
effect.
I didn't think so, bro. Wow. Oh my god. That's how I lose. Oh my lord.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Snow comes out. Trigger Rex. Oh my god. I can't believe we actually pulled that.
I don't even have
That's
words.
Insane.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
All right, we'll make the Nap Beast. And I guess we will... guess we just make Stardust again. I wish I had, like, 1 more 4, but I guess I can't really complain, considering we got here in the first place. Yeah, we'll just make Stardust. All right, go ahead.
Oh, my fucking god. I will... I'll draw.
Yep.
Dude, there's no way.
Actually insane. Actually unbelievable.
There's no way I lose like that. You make anything except Stardust here, and I promise you, Alex, it's the end of the duel. If you can't... Oh my god.
I was going to be extra pissed. The other way I figured out is I could mill the 1,000 blades with Foolish and mill a Trick Clown. So I was going to be extra pissed if I milled 1,000 or a Trick Clown instead of the Snow.
Fuck! Oh, I really just lose. I really just can't play. Damn, I don't want to activate anything. I'm gonna activate Monkey Board.
Oh, we're fucking milling that. Yeah, get that out of here.
No. Okay, yeah. Purple Poison Magician.
We're... Actually, do I even bother negating? Let me think about this, because this like forces out Stardust, and then like you might be able to start playing. Like, what do you have? You haven't done anything up until this point, so like I fail to see like what this would stop. I guess you could have like maybe multiple purple poisons or something, but even then you can't like active. Well, it has what? It's like a monster. Its monster effect is to do that. But I mean, like if that's the case, you're gonna get it. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. You're gonna if you get it out of me, you get it out of me. Yeah, sure.
That's good. Oh, you're gonna negate it. Okay. Purple poison target.
Stardust.
This'll resolve, surely.
Surely, yeah, no.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Oh, do you? Do you?
I got a good feeling about this one, Alex. Oh, man. Surely you won't negate this one. Dude, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. I don't like guy. Oh, bro, that's so irritating. Good game, I guess, is what I would say.
Good game. I know that I could understandably see why you
Rex,
beat
bro. I could Stardust Dragon. I laugh at him. Stardust paired with Naturia Beast. That's real shit. I can't. Oh man, you are so lucky. I can't even describe it.
We had to do what we had to do. I'm not a gambling man, but I had to try, and I guess
crazy.
it paid off. I guess it paid off. I'm glad that I will say. I'm glad that this deck got to do, like, what it was designed to do. I was really afraid I was going to just draw, like, triple wolf and this was going to be a disaster all over again. But,
I'm kind of curious, man. You were thinking about going second. What? Why? What was the thought process there? Or were you just trying to mind game me?
Well, partially that. Partially when I was doing test hands, this deck can actually, like... fight pretty well going second, and during this time when people are playing like the 60 card versions, a lot of them were actually opting to go second sometimes because depending on when you're looking at the deck profile, some of them were opting to go second because the turn 1 play that they produced wasn't like that crazy, but it had so many just extenders that it could sort of just like play through boards really well, and a lot of cards that this deck plays do better when you have stuff on the field. But because I thought you might run this deck back, I figured I had to try to go first. Let's be honest. I also drew 1 for 1 all 3 games. And if I did not have fucking Bulb all 3 games, this would have been a much different game.
That's true. 1 for 1's a hell of a card.
Exactly. I could have milled it off of like all the mills that my deck is able to do, and when I was doing test hands, like it was happening every now and then. But having 1-for-1 all 3 games, like I can't lie, that was basically the reason I won. So a lot of things went right for me this week, and I'm out of the banning. So I mean, you should be happy. I'm not going to ban another one of your cards.
That's true. That's a relief, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this deck was way too powerful to not run back again, especially with all like the techs and stuff that I have different from you. Like. I'm surprised you're able to set up Nat Beast in your deck. Like, I have a really cute way to do it in mine. The only thing new that I really added was this guy. It was pretty cool from the new set.
Nice Synchron. Yep, I remember
kind of neat. Yeah, if you would have let Monkey Board stick around, I can make a free, like, level 8 Synchro with that. Ignister's kind of hot, so that was the thought process with it, but yeah, I just can't beat Materia Beast Stardust Dragon. I'm telling you, one less piece to any of those boards, and I think I won this 3-0, but you had it.
It's crazy because you had Purple Poison again, too, so you had the out if I didn't make Stardust, or if I didn't have, like, Raiden as one of the bodies, and I typically, like, you saw some of the things, so some of the, like, the turn 1 board you make if you don't make Nat Beast is, like, you might end on a Minerva, which we didn't really see all that much this game, or I might go into something like Rafflesia, which that's why I have like the one Treacherous, and I think I was siding another trap hole too. So like if I end on like Minerva, Rafflesia or something like that, it's not the best board, but it's like, you know, it's not fantastic, but at least it puts up like some interaction to get you, plus Snow Engrave most likely. So I have like 3 things I can pop on your field or interact with, but that's not great. So that's why I contemplated going second, but with the power of your pen deck, I couldn't let you just get all the free advantage without me interacting with it.
I respect it. I respect it. Absolutely crazy work today, man. Disgusting stuff.
Thank you. We tried. We tried. I did get something. Well, first of all, before we get into that, how was your... I see you got Odd Eye Synchron. Anything else noteworthy?
I ended up getting a humble guy in the extra deck here. An Omega kind of popped up. That card's really good. I did miss out on a couple things, though. I like really wanted an MX Saber Invoker, and I didn't get one. But
I was really hoping you didn't get one.
Yeah, I didn't get one, so you can breathe a sigh of relief. But it was all right other than that. I think I missed a couple of things I wanted, but I did get the big stuff. That main thing was Omega. Good. I don't think I would have been happy with myself if I left the set without one.
I actually had multiple Omegas. I only opted to play one because I'm not playing like the zombie stuff. I didn't have enough of that to make it work, and the zombie stuff was what let you do like multiple Omegas. But I actually used a redoer ticket. No. 2 episodes in a row.
You don't say. Oh my god.
I didn't pull any Raidens in the first run, and I was like, if I want to try to play any sort of deck like this, Raiden's just a good card in a lot of decks, not even just this. So I'm like, let's try for it, and I ended up getting like 4 or 5 in the redo, and I got 0 the first time. So I'm like, okay, it worked, and I got refunds on like the Omega. I think only 1 Minerva. I had like 3 the first time because you can play multiple in this deck if you want. But yeah, I got like the same type of stuff too. Tell me about the wheel. That's the thing I'm the most nervous about at this point.
It's one of those picks that always feels like it should be better, but it really isn't that crazy. I ended up getting another ban ticket. So you were in the banning this week. I'm in the banning next week, right? But it's not because I'm on a 3-loss streak. Don't get it twisted, bro. I'm doing. You want
to ban Nat Beast?
I don't even know. I like Nat Beast good enough that I don't want to ban it. Maybe Snow.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to get rid of that thing, right?
That could be a problem. Could be a problem. I will say, though, I got something that is something you don't have, as a matter of fact, from my pity packs, and I think this card might be a problem for you in the future. Let me reveal to you, Utopia the Lightning.
Oh, that guy is a punk. This guy is nasty.
Do you have really hoping to drop it on you the episode?
Do you have
of course I have Utopia.
The other Utopia to be able to stack it on?
Oh, the little baby Utopia that we have 10,000 reprints of?
He has one. Yeah, that thing's annoying. That card, the 5,000 attack really does come up a lot. That thing was a menace back in the day.
It does. It outs a lot of really weird stuff, and it's just a lot of damage. And I was really hoping to drop it on you because this is like the perfect vessel for it because it's just a rank 4 deck. But yeah, you got to worry about that now when it comes to me outing your boards. So who knows? Maybe Lightning will be receiving the ban ticket just because you're like, hey, I can't really think of much else.
We'll see. I got some thinking to do.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Good games, buddy.
Good
I'll see you
games,
next week.
Duelist. Good games.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shout1317, Sim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, The Synchro Guy, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fadeleaf, Draconic, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Brian Dancer of Class 7, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, literally all of the guinea pigs, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by Community soon, Cancel by all Committee soon, Cancel by all Players soon, Corvain, Absolute Angriest Peacock of the Edison Club, Daniel Howell, and Life Keeps Using Solemn Judgment on my hopes and dreams. Thank you all so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.